Hi guys, this tutorial we are going to see about how to create a navigation bar using CSS. Yeah, first of all, I'm using the editor of Visual Studio Code to do these stuffs. Okay, so first of all I create a new file. Yeah, and then I'm save that file into the desktop for some early access purpose. Okay, no problem. So before I create a new folder, just the folder, I put a folder name that is just new underscore bar. Instead of that folder, I hold this document, that is the document name is new, stored in the format of .html, and then save this file. Save this document. Okay, so now you see this, so that is new.html document. Okay, so first of all I write a statement that is doc type HTML, which means this statement define to web browser about what version of mockup language the page is written in. That purpose of we used for this statement. Okay, so and I'm create a HTML tag and head tag and title tag. So normally title tag, the purpose of used for give a title of web page. So I'm just give a new bar. Okay, and then I create a body tag. So body tag means just which content you have to display, so we put that content in the body tag. So I'm just create a division tag, so and give a ID name to that division. So the ID name is new bar. Okay, instead of the division I create another division. Okay, so I create another division for the display the navigation contents. Okay, so so I'm using anchor tag. Basically the navigation purpose of used for navigate one page to another page. The anchor tag, the same stuff anchor tag has do. Okay, so I'm using reference attribute, and I'm put a value that is just hash because of there is no more page exists, so that's why I'm just put a hash. So in the future you create any other page like a home or whatever you want, so you put that page link to that reference attribute. Okay, no problem. Just a minute. I know that I created just home menu first, and then I create another division reference and put hash, and I create an anchor tag. Sorry for this, I'm closing. Okay, I create anchor tag. Sorry, I'm already created anchor tag. Okay, that's it. So I'm just put next menu name that is rows. For for create a submenus, instead of the division I create another division for submenus, and I give ID name of the division is sub-menu, and I create a division and anchor tag. Okay, so instead of the anchor tag I just give a content name that is Apple. I create another division, that means another sub contents. So just I'm put the same stuff, that is hash reference hash, everything's done, and then I create another fruit's name that is mango. That's it, that's it. So now we got to see this how it will be show. Okay, so now it's look like a pretty good, but it's not look like a navigation bar. So what we have to do, that is, so we have to change some properties of these contents. Okay, so we need a CSS for change that properties. Okay, so just I'm create a style tag for write a CSS code. Okay, so I'm put a hash symbol. This means this denotes ID. That means just hash is ID and followed by ID name. Just ID name is new bar. Okay, so I'm just put a background color. Background color is black. So now you see that background color is changed to this all this stuff. You know why? Because of, you just see what I'm doing. So I'm just put a background, I'm changed just background color property that is black, for which that is id name is nav-bar. So you know which division hold this id name. So this division, you know, this division where it's end this area. Okay, so this division hold, these are all stuffs. So that's why the background color properties change, these are all stuffs. Okay, so mind it. Okay, so so now I'm doing another stuff that is nav-bar. Just I'm create a division, you know, so which means nothing but, you know, which means which division hold nav-bar. So this division hold this id, and inside of the division, what are the divisions there? Okay, like this, sorry, this. So these are all, if you change the color property, it's affected for these are all okay. So just see what happening here. Sorry, these are all only, these are all inside of the division stuffs only applied this property. Okay, so these are all only. So just I'm put a float left, you know, it's make every content aligned left side in a single line. Just you see that. Okay, align single line, but you know the background color is hidden. So what we have to do, so now I'm using the property of overflow hidden. So just see, so you can see the background color property. Okay, and then I'm just using nav-bar division and anchor tag. So it's represent this division, and instead of this division and instead of anchor tag. So if you change the color if you change some properties, it's applied only these are all this stuff, that is home, fruits, apple, mango, these four contents only it's affected. So just I'm put a color is white. So just see that color is white, but you know how we can avoid these underlines. So we avoid these underlines, we using the attribute that is text decoration none, you know. So now you can't see that underlines. Okay, so the purpose of we used for text decoration none, and then I'm just using another attribute that is display block, which means it's make every stuffs that is every stuffs in anchor tag, that's make it block. And then I'm just using an attribute that is padding, and put a padding value that is 10 pixel. You know the padding is most purpose of used for generate spaces around the elements contents. The purpose of we used for padding. So you know, just if you using just padding, it's represent a left, a right, top, bottom. These are all same stuff, same pixel, like a 10 pixels. So it's represent like this. Okay, so you just see this what happening here. So you know everything's right, you know, but you know sub menus are sub menus are not look like proper. So what we have to do, so now we have to go, now we have to move for sub menus as sub menus menu. Sorry for this menu. Just we wait for this for future purpose, and I'm just create a sub menu division. You know, I'm just put a float none. So you know now it's look like yeah, okay, but you know background color is you know it's background color full length of the display. So what we have to do, how to avoid this full length, just we need particularly that font background, we need a background for particularly you just see that means the background size is allocated only the particular font, that means apple, mango. So what we have to do, so just I'm doing for that means position absolute. You just see what happened here. So now you know, sorry for this. Now I'm just give a background color that is black. It's background color only hidden, not a font. Okay, so you know why? Because the font color is white, so that's why the font color and background color is merged. So now I'm give a background color of submenus. Now you see this. Now you see these contents. Okay, so okay, that's it. And then I'm using just nav hyphen bar division anchor. I'm using hover stuff. Just you see that I'm just put a background color is something different, like you just see what I'm doing. I'm put not a black, it's like a black, light black, that kind of stuff. You just see what happening here. Okay, so now it's look like a pretty good and genuinely okay, but something's missing. What we put position, sorry, not a position, display none. Okay, so now we can't see submenus, so what we have to do, but we need a submenu, so we do, that is nav just hyphen bar division hover. So we put we use this id here. Okay, so put here, and then I'm just give a display block. So this means whenever you hover a mouse cursor on like this font fruits, it shows submenus. Okay, so that purpose of I'm using that hover function, and so yeah, that's it. But in some websites using sticky navigation bar. What is sticky navigation bar? You just see what happening here. So I'm just give a sticky just you see that I'm just give a position sticky, and one more thing we have to add, that is top 0. Okay, whenever you scroll a page, this navigation bar align just top 0. Is this navigation bar still appear when we reach the end of the page? Okay, just you see what happening here. Now I'm just doing, that is just a division like just I'm give Krishna like that. You just see what happening here. I'm just increasing font style, font size is, I'm just give some 100 pixels. You just see what happened here. Sorry, thousands pixels. What you see, just see what happened here. Okay, so now if you scroll the page, this navigation bar still appear. Okay, so the purpose of we using sticky keyword and as well as top 0. So these two things are important for make this kind of navigation bar. Okay, so that's it. Thank you for watching.